welcome to today's episode of The Daily Blend. I am your host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by Garrett Rucinski. I said that wrong.
That's okay.
Say it for me right.
Yeah, Garrett Rucinski.
Rucinski.
Yeah, or Rucinski. Either works.
Either works.
Either works, yeah.
I like somebody who's like, you can say it this way or that way.
My mom can't say it correctly, so we literally say both. So.
That's
she's from
funny.
South America, so it's fair. It's fair.
Yeah, well, the way she's saying is probably actually the right way.
Maybe. Yeah,
it's probably the right way.
Yeah.
And Garrett is the director of engagement at City of Refuge. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me here.
Of course. It's always good to see you, Garrett.
Yeah.
Always good to see you. There is so much happening at City of Refuge.
There is.
You know, and I know because I'm a neighbor next door.
Yes, you are.
At Daydreams Foundation in you guys' new building, which is very exciting.
Yeah, it's great to be next to another nonprofit who does so much for the community.
It really is wonderful. Like, it's a great little chemistry we got going over there. But tell us about what you came here to talk about today.
Yeah, so we're getting close to back to school bash. And this is an aspect where a lot of people, we're all thinking about buying those school supplies. Prices are a little pricier every year, right? How are these crayons more than last year? So every year when the school year comes around, City of Refuge is helping now an average of 300 to 400 children from refugee backgrounds with getting ready to go back to school. So on August 11th from 11 o'clock to 3, we have an internal event. We have volunteers who are helping with this, but we have children who are coming to get information about the school bus routes. We're talking with families. We're getting them starting school supplies, backpacks, etc., and some things. And so, we wanted to kick off by letting people know we're really stepping into that early childhood component there.
Okay. So the early childhood component.
Correct. Yeah.
So tell me ages. What ages are we talking about here?
And what I should clarify too is, we're working with elementary kids, but all the way from, K and up. And so a lot of our young kids are there. So we do this over at our preschool, so City Preschool, downtown and attached to our building. And, so those kids are ages 3 to 5, but after preschool going into your new, CPS. We also work with the Hallsville School District, some in Ashland as well. And so, we're really helping elementary and up ages of kids to say, hey, welcome back to school. Mom and dad, here's how this works. Here's where you're going to go, how to sign up for those bus routes, school programs, et cetera. Yeah,
and that's very important work because when refugees are coming here, they know pretty much not much about how these processes work because it's very different than where they come from.
Yeah, I mean, you may be in an area in a refugee camp. The average time now spent in refugee camps for our friends is 15 to 20 years. And maybe there's barely any education in those camps. Maybe you come from a rural area where before the camps, you would come to school as a kid and you might walk for 30 minutes, an hour, and there might be a teacher, there might not. So, coming to the United States is so exciting, such a new opportunity, but with that, it's overwhelming. And so we want to step in to help. Explain how that all works. What is a parent-teacher conference, right? What time does it begin? What are the expectations?
Yeah, and so the very basic things that some of us may take for granted because we've grown up in this system.
Correct, yeah.
And we just know.
Exactly. And we want them to just feel comfortable with that.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I know you guys have a team out of this world.
Man, we are so blessed. And our team continues to grow. Like you mentioned, we have a new building we purchased with remaining ARPA funds that were allocated next door. So as our services continue to grow, our staff continues, but so do our volunteers, which make up a huge portion of the work we do. We have over 10 to 16 interns a semester, and we have over 290 weekly volunteers now.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's not just our team, like our actual staff members, but literally people in the community who say, I want to make a difference.
Yeah. And tell me about some of that. If somebody's listening or watching right now and they're thinking, gosh, I might like to volunteer, what are some of those opportunities?
Yeah, we're especially looking right now for some front desk help greeting our refugee friends when they come in. We do have some folks too in our boutique where you can get used items 9 to 4. That area there has an area too where we greet friends who come on in and say, hey, I want to shop, and those proceeds go there. So we have a lot of front-facing positions right now that are open, but we also do in-home buddy groups, meeting with our friends, teaching them things every week, youth volunteers. So if you head to our website, cityofrefugecolumbia.org, you'll see there's a thing that says get involved, and our volunteer tab there breaks down even to the shifts what's currently available. So you could always go to that site and check it out and find some good stuff there.
So that's where you can find all the information about what is out there that you can help do.
Yep, and what the expectations are, how long. So we have a very good team on that end.
You really do. You really do. Another
you.
exciting thing you have is that food truck.
Yeah, every Tuesday and Friday from 11:30 to 1:30, we have City Cuisine, and it's on site there. So the best way to think of this, across from the downtown Columbia Library, Daniel Boone Regional Library, if you look across, there's a food truck. We have a breezeway where it's cool, and we have global cuisine. So think of a tahini burrito. So your typical burritos or tacos. And what we're doing is we're teaching our refugee friends how to get their food handling permits, how to open restaurants one day. And so it's an acculturation. Just like our friends who come here to the United States, we're acculturating cuisine. And it's affordable and a great way to also help our friends and us.
It really is. It's a great way. And you can pop in there, like when the weather's good, pop in there. You guys have tables out.
Yeah, we got tables and music, and it's just a relaxing place. We're going to have bags pretty soon, so you can play cornhole or bags. Just a place to hang out with your friends and family.
I love that. That's a really great. And what days is?
Yeah, Tuesdays and Fridays from 11:30 to 1:30.
Okay.
And the menu changes up a little bit on there, and it's a great way. We also do box lunches and catering out of that. So if people can't do that, but they're like, hey, I want to have my work lunch catered, we can work with you ahead of time out of that truck.
That's really good to know. And I would imagine they can find out information about that on your website as well.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So before we go, give us the back to school bash information
Yeah, back to
again.
school bash. We're going to do that on August 11th for anybody with a refugee background. Those kids can come in, and it's from 11 to 3.
Okay, 11 to 3. All right. Well, Garrett, as always good to see you.
Thank you so
always
much.
have all the good information for us
We
about
love you
what's happening
guys.
at City of Refuge.
Congrats on this program.
Thank you so much. We are having a great time here. Always good to see you. Come back anytime. Garrett, thank you so much for joining us.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
This is your Be Well moment by Burrell Behavioral Health. In moments that feel less than relaxing, we can use our imagination to think about a place that feels peaceful. This doesn't have to be a spot we have physically been. It can be a place we've seen in photos or created in our minds. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in a place that would be relaxing or peaceful. Maybe it's a place in nature or a cozy corner in your home. Notice what you see, hear, feel, and smell in that place. Remember, you can come back to this place at any time.